Lethal shot weapon is extra damage. Vehicles and drones.
We need to pull you off your tail for now. Are you ready to fight?
Naturally.
It was a rhetorical question.
Yeah, next mission to work. I just ran them over. Do the same thing with this one.
We better find whoever hacked this vehicle. Suspect must have made off.
You hear how you are walking out the cafe? You hear good? Walking out. What can you say?
Yeah, no, I know.
Hello.
I still can't believe we're dead sick. Shouldn't we have a mentor or something? One that's not a computer?
Does it look like we have time for that? We learn by doing.
I was spotted scoping out this Kelly stronghold earlier. They started shooting, and I scurried off like a frightened mouse. That could have been it for me, right there. I felt like a complete amateur.
Yep, I know.
I suppose I'll adjust. Eventually.
Well done, team. It's good to see the safe house filling up again. The only way we're going to keep London from falling into total oppression is by rebuilding the resistance. We need to recruit, train, build back our arsenal. The people are itching to rise up and take their city back. We just need to show them that DedSec are fighting along with them.
That's very noble. But I joined DedSec to make some concrete changes.
I'm sure Albion's turning a tidy profit. House cunts are treating London like a hostile takeover.
Lest we forget Clan Kelly either. Their little fiefdom gets larger and more dangerous by the day.
Fair, but remember that this zero-day hacker group is still out there. They took out DedSec once, and it's a good bet they'll try again. I believe they were responsible for the bombings and framed DedSec. With your help, I plan to get to the bottom of this mystery.
I'd say that's a full docket. Enough talk. Let's unfuck London.
How come now you're only game upstairs? This hour tonight?
I found a lead that may help us unravel more about Zero Day and the bombings we ate shit for. I've picked up an encrypted signal from the Tone conference site that's been broadcasted on the loop since the night of the bombing. Go investigate. You might even get...
How you doing?
Honestly, I'm pretty fucking overwhelmed. I've never backed down from a fight, but this one's quite a bit bigger than anything I'm used to.
Well, this is the real world. We've no time for games here.
When you're right, you're right. Let's do this.
Yep.
Seriously, what is going on? Let's discuss this. Calm down, please. Seriously, come on. I don't need your bloody help. It's a epidemic crisis. You have your brains. So you the farm. I have a hacked vehicle. Search for the offender.
What happened? What did she do? So what she did?
All I did was try and sort out my loadout to start getting, start leveling
This is
up
unsettling.
new weapons.
Has anyone been inside here since the attack?
And I was gonna plan to play
Nothing
probably
but
till
rubble.
9 o'clock.
And yet, all these months later, it's crawling with security. Suspicious, no?
Good observation. Bagley, what should I be looking for?
Any kind of device or component that could still be emitting the signal. It seems to be coming from within the rubble.
Stay up there. No, I'm too scared to do that.
Oh, fuck! Has it hit anyone?
Planning to eat cheese fries.
Searching elsewhere.
Clear
Welcome back to The Upload. Today we're talking about cryptocurrency.
What the hell?
This is it. The signal is coming from this spider-bot fragment. No indication yet who it belongs to.
Christ, it's been ripped apart. Why was it here, Bagley?
Difficult to say, but with an AR reconstruction, we may be able to see what happened to it and if it relates to the attack. Access data relays in the vicinity, and I can compile enough data to build the AR reconstruction. Perfect. 2 more data relays to go. One more data relay and I'll have it.
It's nice to finally have my work appreciated. You're welcome.
That should do it. Now I'll just take the audio from this stream and the video from these 36 and... got it. Go back to where you found that spider bot and I'll show you the AR reconstruction from the night of the explosion.
All right.
CTOS AR. Data reconstruction in progress.
You brought the payload? Fuck, think we'd go back for you? Don't trust the Kelly dog.
Area clear, moving on. Look for anything suspicious.
I'll try somewhere else.
As in Clan Kelly? Jesus, Mary and Joseph, the bloody gangsters were part of the bomb.
Looked to me like a handoff. The Kellys might just have been a supplier.
Their contact didn't seem to be part of the same organization. Is it possible he's a part of...
Well, don't just stand there. Keep looking.
No. Yeah.
I'm not gonna see. When you be
Been on here today.
live,
Freaking live.
so live.
Bagley, can you identify the operator of the spider bot?
I've now fully decrypted the signal the spider bot is broadcasting. And while I cannot identify a specific user, it is a call code used by the Metropolitan Police Service.
Fuck me. The guard was watching all this.
The reconstruction continues behind that rubble.
And what do you propose? A quantum tunnel through it?
Quantum tunnel technology is at least 10 years away, but spider bots and drones are here today. You could try one of those if you don't feel like waiting.
Good plan.
Don't say that. I don't care now.
Why don't you aim those human eyeballs of yours at the van's cargo?
All right.
RDX nitrogen, and the exact same detonator system like the bombs that were planted at Parliament.
0 Day has a signature.
There, hurry. Got all the delivery.
So you were hired to supply all the targets? Got it. We're all on need to know.
So, 0 Day organized several groups in order to stage the bombings.
That's certainly one way to pull off a massive coordinated attack while remaining anonymous. 0 Day needed manpower and resources, but they needed them at an arm's length. And it doesn't take the world's greatest AI detective to...
You're listening to The Bug.
May cause nausea. That both Clan Kelly and Albion benefited in the aftermath. Unfortunately, this is the most we can get out of the AR reconstruction. But if we could find the mystery officer who was spying through the spider bot, maybe they could tell us more. Tracing the Spiderbot serial number, it was assigned to New Scotland Yard 3 years ago. Perhaps more information about its user or its assignment will be available at the station.
Considering it has surveillance, it's clear the police force haven't disclosed everything they know about
The only way to know for sure is to investigate New Scotland Yard.
Let's find this wanker. Search for the intruder! Suspect reported in your area. Potentially armed and hostile.
Monitoring for unusual activity.
Listen to nicely.
Immobilize that vehicle! We are inbound. Stand by.
Yeah.
There's our suspect. Over. Putting an end to the chase now.
Only thing left untouched is the sign out front. Albion's taken over the station.
And the entire police service. But don't worry, if you're not pleased with your privatised goon squad, just take your business across the street.
Grand. The exact improvement the police force needed was to be outsourced to bloody Albion.
Not to worry, the only difference now is the uniform, assault weapons, and the fact they're motivated by profit over public service. Now, any record or information on the Spiderbot will be further in.
That's it. I'm calling off the pursuit.
Me as well, mate, yeah. I know. Yeah.
Are you interested in joining the Resistance?
Yo, you with DedSec? Hype, I need your help.
We'll see. What's the problem?
Albion snatched my best mate. Without papers, innit? They're gonna get fucking deported.
Freeing people from Albion is hardly a challenge for us. We'll take care of it.
Now, thing is, fam, my mate will just get picked up again later. No docs, remember? We need fakes. Like bare pen stuff like what Clan Kelly swags off. Biometric and that.
All right. No time to waste then.
Yeah, thanks. Help her sister out and I'll owe you big time. Know what I mean?
Wait, come on, man.
There's something near the hand. Let's get there.
Any luck yet? Shit! I'll check in with Central.
There we go. I think you just made a new friend. If Albion wants to love him up, it must be dangerous. And dangerous we can use.
Is this our spider?
According to the serial numbers, this matches the piece of spider bot from the Tone bombing site.
Can you identify the user?
Navigate the spider bot from out of that room. I'll need the direct connection in order to learn more from my testing friend. opening right there looks like a good exit point. Right, get comfy. This spider-bot might be broken and missing some of its legs, but it can still jump and fit through vents. That's a good way to get through the station undetected. That's a part of the remote detonator system from Parliament. If the Met, or Albion rather, actually analysed it, they would see it wasn't DedSec's handiwork at all. That's Skulton's mask. It must have been recovered from Parliament. It might be the only thing left of him now.
Oh my gosh, bro. Gotta be kidding me. Oh, that's nothing.
Buggery fuck, would you look at all this junk? You'll have to jump your way across to get to the next vent opening.
Decided they couldn't be trusted to do their jobs. Suddenly some corporation could clean up our streets better than the same police would. But who knows how long? When crime fighting is treated like a business, crime will never go away. That's bad business, right? Don't tell me Albion has our necessary.
You're almost there. Make your way through this last vent part.
This is London Calling. You're listening to me, Tash, on Buccaneer, your source for what they don't want you to know. This time we're turning our focus back on the media to look at my former employer, the GBB. As we know, the broadcaster has been through a lot of changes since the Hassani government.
I have it. Scanning Spybot and accessing its internal drives. While I'm analysing this data, you should make yourself scarce. Unless you'd like to explain to your new, heavily armed, privatised police force why you've broken into the station.
Fine.
What's going on with that? Lock it down. Search the area! Someone's hacked this vehicle! How's it get away from us?
The Spider-Bot fragment you found has a satellite-based GPS module that regularly pushed its location to a specific ground station.
Strange. Why would the police force use another station? Unless it's off the books.
Pushing you the ground station's coordinates.
Wow. Okay.
Must have got away. All right, let's wrap this up.
The GPS history of the Spider-Bot we recovered regularly pings these coordinates. Our mystery witness to the real bombers must have come to this lovely, damp location several times.
It's discreet, in a camera dead zone. Good place to conduct some less than legal...
Or to discreetly dump a body into the Thames.
Is there a way to get in, Bagley?
I'm detecting a surveillance network guarding a space under this bridge. If you can patch into it, perhaps you can take a look inside.
Easy to just cut him. Old people just trying my patience. Cheers, mate.
like dog shit, bruv.
Drone, enter search protocol.
Not seeing anything here. Moving elsewhere.
Wow! It's like the Met built themselves an underground way station in here.
Well, if Albion was stopping all over your workplace, you'd find a different place to store your lunch too. And it seems our mystery officer was dedicated.
So what were they investigating that led them to the towing bombing?
The computer's dusty enough to kill an asthmatic, but there may still be something useful on it.
This is Inspector Caitlin Lau. Well, former Inspector now. Since Albion's coup, the Met is no more. The police brass had already buried the evidence anyway. Everything implicating Albion and Clan Kelly in the bombings. But I know Mary Kelly's band of twats were involved, and they're involved in other crimes we can look into. Me and a few good mates are willing to go off book, going after Mary Kelly again. I'll never fucking learn, will I? Inspector Caitlin Lau, video log. Clan Kelly and Albion are teamed up on some deal. I don't have all the details, but it looks to be human trafficking. The European Processing Center is the Albion angle. Since the bombings, they can grab anyone off the street. Call them illegal immigrants, potential DedSec insurgents, whatever. Though we know who the real danger is. So, Clan Kelly gets hold of these people, these immigrants, deportees, victims, really, and they're taking them somewhere. But where and why? It all comes back to the boss lady herself. I knew she was into something, but she wriggled off the hook. There's only one way I can do this. 24/7 surveillance on Mary Kelly. If I'm caught, well, this will be my last entry. But I have to see what she's hiding.
So, our mystery officer was Inspector Caitlin Lau. It sounds like Mary Kelly was her white whale, and her investigation led her to the bombings.
I didn't think Albion could get any more corrupt. But working with criminal syndicate?
It seems like Zero Days Web covers all of the unsavory bits of London. Tug on a thread, and it leads back to them. Clan Kelly and Albion included.
And mass disappearances definitely sounds like something DedSec should look into.
Inspector Lau mentioned Albion is running their part of the operation out of the EPC. Detectives like us call that a lead.
I don't know why I was even worried. I'm getting quite good at being in DedSec, I think.
You wouldn't have been recruited if DedSec thought you'd be killed that easily.
Is that meant to be a compliment? Thanks if it is.
Yeah, he does this sometimes. Best to try and ignore it. Good work.
This Albion Clan Kelly business leaves a bad taste in my mouth. And if Caitlin Lau's right, then this little nugget jumps to the front of the queue. We have reason to believe a former DedSec operative may still be alive, but missing inside the EPC.
Angel Lopez, not London-born, but I won't hold that against him, unlike some others.
Looks like Angel got caught up in the immigration roundup, which, ironically, may be the only reason he escaped 0 days DedSec purge.
Anti-immigrant sentiment has grown in London since the bombings. Albion fuels it. It allows them to send anyone they want to their brutal refugee camp.
We need to find Angel before they discover he's DedSec. This is kind of personal too. Finding his trail might just shed some light on the Albion Clan Kelly connection.
Well, chances of him being deported at this time are slim to none. He's probably stranded in the EPC, which is unpleasant.
I've sent the details to your device and advised our contact at the EPC. They can get you inside.
Right, I've got to stop to this. It's your funeral. Don't come round here and get something.
Negative. No visual of the suspect.
Terminating pursuit and coming back.
I've delved more into Caitlin Lau's investigation, and an enormous number of missing person cases centre around the EPC. The inspector was definitely onto something.
We need to find our contact. I assume you all realise that Albion finding out Angel is DedSec would be disastrous. For him as well.
Code 3, closest units proceed to alarm location.
Run a search. Make it quick.
Got Bagley summons. I've already taken care of your entry. Get you in quick and quiet.
Please tell me you're competent enough to have kept it off the record.
No worries, I'll spoof. But come meet me on the rooftop. The only place here that doesn't smell like piss. Got some info for you.
the European Processing Centre. It processes deportees by stacking them up in squatting.
New me, eh? Have a drink? Not half bad considering it was made in a bleeding bathtub. Don't worry. They let us have our little voices in here. Keeps us quiet. Right. More for me. Can't be picky. Seeing doctors, lawyers, street vendors come through. It's all the same once you're in here.
What do you mean?
We're all equally dehumanised. As far as the man on the street's concerned, we're the reason the city's gone to shite, you see. So these pricks can do whatever they want to us.
Yep, I know.
Ain't no one gonna do anything about it. Where's DedSec when you need him?
Sorry, I didn't get that.
Ah, nothing. Daydreaming, I guess. Think I need another drink. Listen, steer clear of those Albion wankers, new meat. Stay away from the clinic if you can.
Jesus Christ! Personal space. Heard of it? Calm down. Just put the piece away. Alright? Get away from me!
Don't do that.
Hey, come on. No need for that.
Watch out! Gun! Gun!
That's weird. Don't be weird.
Gun! Everyone get down! Right? Bloody shit.
What's going on here?
This place is worse than a prison camp. Every day I see people come through here, torn from their homes and their families. But I'd rather stay and keep an eye on things. Maybe help out once in a while. Like now.
Jesus. So because they're illegals, the government just packs them up and forgets about them? I mean, look at this chaos. How would they even notice if anything happened to anyone?
Yeah, well, people have been disappearing. Records say they have been processed, but it doesn't add up. No one ever properly leaves. And with the Kellys prowling around like fucking hyenas, I am not too optimistic about the people slipping through the cracks.
For fuck's sake, Mary Kelly is truly affiliated with every immoral operation in this city.
True. Now, about your missing guy. The best place to start would be the EPC database. They keep a record of everyone that comes in. And be careful.
Putting the location of the EPC database on your optic.
What's up?
There will be a database here that we can search for evidence on Angel Lopez.
Whoever tripped the alarm, they're gone.
Stay alert!
We're all clear over here.
Area clear.
Badly. Tell me you found something.
I have. His file has been deleted from the main database, along with hundreds of others. Still very detailed. Even when committing crimes against humanity, the government doesn't skimp on paperwork. Here is a recording labelled Exit Interview.
You know what we do with terrorists, Lopez? Don't go pissing me off by denying anything. We know you're with DedSec. You think you were picked up on some random sweep? Not a fucking chance. Nothing to say. Well, this is not going to go well for you then, because I want information. The rest of your cell, where are they? I want names, places, everything you've got.
You think I'm daft? I spill everything I know and what? You let me go? I'm not talking. I know how this ends.
Oh, I don't think you do. I'm going to throw you to the wolves. The Kellys have an interesting way of disposing with problems.
You think I'm scared of some fucking thugs? Of winding up floating in the dams? Fuck you.
You're too pretty for that, mate. First, they'll peddle you. For dosh, right? Then, when you're used up, they're going to chop you up and send the pieces to the four corners.
I can take whatever you've got.
I almost feel sorry for you. Get him to the bloody clinic, then.
Shit. They knew he was DedSec the whole time. This doesn't look good for Angel.
The clinic keeps government service hours, which means it's closed. We'll have to find Angel the old-fashioned way and hack their CTOS hub. Deportation limbo, horrible living conditions, unexplained disappearances. It's almost as if the media are deliberately ignoring the situation here in favour of... Oh, look here, Beatrice Stokely, 89, recently took up kickboxing to fill up her days. Fascinating. If the EPC is a typical example of how humans treat each other, I'd say a benevolent AI overlord is a step up, wouldn't you?
For the love of God, lad.
Live alarm. I repeat, live alarm. Location sent, need a 1013.
All clear over here. Moving on.
I have reconstructed an AR scene of Angel's examination. You can view it inside the clinic.
Well done.
Failure to possess valid status documents is a crime.
CTOS-AR. Data reconstruction in progress.
Let's make a deal, yeah? And not people outside. Maybe I can help you out. Just let me out of here.
Procedures, Mr. Lopez. We'll have you out of here in a minute or two.
Fuck, what was that?
That was an implant of some description. We need a closer look.
Facial analysis matches for both. They're part of Mary Kelly's little pack. So, Inspector Lau was right after all. Clank Kelly and Albion are in bed together. What a shit orgy that would be. Microchips, coated with biocompatible glass to prevent rejection.
Interesting. An implant in Angel's neck could be for a number of things. Monitoring health, tracking him maybe?
No, these are more sophisticated. If I had to guess, I would say they were designed to deliver a dose of some unknown compound. Not the kind of thing you find at your local corner shop. I could reconstruct the path he took if you want to see how this cliffhanger gets resolved.
Keep on him, Bagley. He may have escaped.
Fucker! Get him before he triggers! Fuck! He's getting away! Get after him!
Shit, they're catching up on him. Come on, Angel.
Yes, he might really escape.
Fucked up. We don't have a match yet. She's gonna kill us.
No, it's fine. As long as he's not damaged, something no way. Demand's high with the new network.
Guess you're right. Let's tube him, get him in the van and out to the incinerator.
That was unexpected. It must have been a microchip. Obviously more than a tracking device.
They must have triggered it remotely. Whatever Mary Kelly is up to, she wants Angel alive.
We need to find him, see what they did to him, and what that fucking microchip is all about.
Seems like advanced technology for Mary Kelly and her band of thugs to be waving around. Could Mary be part of a scary dark web hacker group like, say, oh, I don't know, pick one, 0 Day?
Interesting theory, Bagley, but hold your investigation algorithms for the moment, will you? Angel needs us.
The incinerator they mentioned is probably the Southwark incinerator. It's practically right round the corner.
Always keep the curve.
If you want to make a difference, you should work with us.
Fuck me, dead set. All right, maybe you could help. Got myself in a bit of trouble.
Do you want to shout that a little louder? Just tell me what's going on.
These Clan Kelly guys, they've gone too bloody far. They tossed a Molotov through my mate's window because he wouldn't pay protection money.
I'm sorry to hear that.
We got cam footage that shows the two that did the throwing. The police mustn't do, like, anything.
Jesus, if they won't look into it, we will. Clan Kelly can't keep getting away with this shit.
It's worth a go. You help me with this, and I'll do whatever you want. I'll repay my debts.
New me, eh? Have a drink? Not half bad considering it was made in a bleeding bathtub. Don't worry. They let us have our little voices in here. Keeps us quiet. Right. More for me. Can't be picky. Seeing doctors, lawyers, street vendors come through. It's all the same once you're in here.
What do you mean?
We're all equally dehumanised. As far as the man on the street's concerned, we're the reason the city's gone to shite, you see. So these pricks can do whatever they want to us.
Yep, I know.
Ain't no one gonna do anything about it. Where's DedSec when you need him?
Sorry, I didn't get that.
Ah, nothing. Daydreaming, I guess. Think I need another drink. Listen, steer clear of those Albion wankers, new meat. Stay away from the clinic if you can.
I was naughty last week.
I get the impression you're not satisfied with London's current state.
Fuck me, DedSec. All right, maybe you could help. Got myself in a bit of trouble.
We'll see. What's the problem?
My mate just up and vanished last week. No news, no calls, no nothing. I was starting to worry.
I'm sorry to hear that.
To put it like...
Hello, resistors. It's bug time. We all sitting comfortably.
Jesus,
Bugger off! Not a good plan. Get the fuck out! Help is here. Piss off! Fuck Let's do this. Here's a pace that you'll never forget. Let's dance. Fucking twat. Okay. Let's see what you're on
So this is where they brought Angel. Creepy, even by Clan Kelly.
Now, keep your chin up. We'll find him. There's a camera network that might have caught where they took him. Let's hurry and access that network, shall we?
What was it? You're in the...
Time to pick up where your teammate left off. I'm sure they'll thank you once they stop eating through a tube.
Send them some flowers or whatever people do, Bagley.
Immobilizing the suspect. Potentially armed, hostile. Received. Stand by for further developments.
Let's hurry and access that network, shall we?
Control, we are unsighted of suspects. Over.
Terminating the search. Control. We're at an APW.
I've gone over the captured footage. I was able to follow Mr. Lopez down to the cellar, but then I ran out of cameras. Not a problem you often have in London.
Then that's our move.
Oh my god, I can hack like anything.
Track down that fucking rat.
My oh my, deadbolt trumps technology. The door is sealed, but this rubbish chute might do. It either leads to the cellar or your grisly death. Or both, I suppose.
Grand.
No one here. All good here so far.
I'm not gonna cut you. Get over here, will you? Thanks for the distraction. Gave me the second I needed to take care of this filth.
Are you all right? That little dreamboat looked ready to turn you into fillet.
He was. I'm fine. I just need a second to catch my breath and find my files.
Hang on. You're Caitlin Lau. You're that police inspector. We saw your logs. Going after Mary Kelly on your own like that. Brave. I mean, but very stupid.
Wasn't always on my own. Who the hell are... You're dead sick, aren't you? You tracked me to the slaughterhouse.
Not you. A friend. He disappeared from the EPC and the trail led us here. To think this is where all those missing people ended up. It's chilling.
Then I'm sorry. I don't think there's much hope for finding him alive. The Kellys have got a sick little operation going. A kind of human organ black market. I've been investigating them for months. And they got my fucking files. God, I feel like shit.
Understandable. You need to rest. I'll have one of us come collect you. I'll go on and find Angel. And those files of yours too.
Everything I've gathered on Mary Kelly. Almost enough to take her down.
Well then, perhaps we should work together. Because Mary Kelly has officially made DedSec's shit list.
All right, an operative is on their way to escort Inspector Lau. So, let's find Angel and Inspector Lau's files.
I'll wait for your guy in here.
There's no doubt about it. This whole operation is meant to harvest organs. Clan Kelly's chopping off the parts they want and burning the leftovers.
Retrieval. That's one hell of a euphemism, Bags. God, I'm gonna be ill. The faces are too damaged. The poor bastards. Bagley, run a facial reconstruction. Let's see if we can ID them.
Take a picture and I can run key details past various databases.
Shut it down! They fucked off!
Negative.
Jesus Christ. Mary Kelly's found a way to turn the most helpless people in the city into products. We're stopping this.
Again, not Angel. She thought it through. Those microchips are probably filled with some sort of toxin that induces paralysis and asphyxiation. Intubation would prolong life until surgeons get round to them.
Keeping the organs nice and fresh. Sickening.
Unfortunately, I must confirm that this is indeed Angel Lopez.
Shit. Angel. He knew the risks. I did too, but... Never thought DedSec would get caught up in this. Mary Kelly is preying on London's most vulnerable. She's a fucking monster. Taking her out needs to be a DedSec priority.
Now we need to find Caitlin Lau's case files on Mary Kelly and see if my conjecture may be correct. Could Mary Kelly be in Zero Day? Well done. You got the files. The inspector will be impressed. Now get out of here before someone decides to turn you into minced meat. Chop chop.
Yeah, duh.
DedSec, Caitlin Lau here. I wanted to thank you. I'd be nothing but an anatomy lesson by now, or a pile of ashes.
You'll be happy to know that Inspector Lau has been escorted to a nearby refuge and is getting her wounds treated.
I'll be fine. Still a little flighty from whatever they gave me. And frankly, a little stunned that we've joined forces.
Well, the feeling's mutual. But joining forces is the best way to stop Mary Kelly from doing this to anyone else. So here we are.
Exactly. You have an organization, I have information, and some backing from powerful people. Pool our resources, and we might just take her down. Mary Kelly's no petty criminal.
Bagley, get everyone in. We need to look through these files and figure out what the hell to do.
I'll sync with Inspector. Seems your mate took quite a bashing and has wound up in hospital. They won't be available for some time. If you're feeling clever, you might consider recruiting a paramedic to the team. It's a brilliant way to shorten that hospital stay and get your teammate back online.
Okay, sneak in, don't get shot. Easy.
I heard something about... Yo, listen! Give it up! Not my chance!
You! Stop! I'd rather not have to kill you today.
Neutralizing hostile target. Engaging target.
friend's just been taken into Albion custody. So long as you don't cock up that badly, you'll be my favourite operative today.
They'll be fine. Come on, let's go.
Got a potential recruit for you. I'll mark them on your map.
We have a hacker. Run a search on this motor.
I told you to fuck off! I ain't done shit!
Calm down.
Oh, sorry, man. I thought you were Albion. Fucking guards keep stopping me no matter where I go. It's mental.
Calm down. Look, tell me what's wrong. We might be able to help.
It's like I said, I'm just going about my business and the fucking feds keep stopping me. I get searched at every checkpoint. I'm pretty sure someone's out there making fake reports against me on CTOS.
I believe it. Can you think of anyone who might hold a grudge against you?
Of course. I got fuckloads of enemies. Otherwise I wouldn't be talking to you, dickhead. This is why I need you lot. Could you hack into the system and sort out what the hell is going on? Help a sister out and I'll owe you big time. Know what I mean?
Okay, we'll handle it.
You don't know me, but I heard we might have some mutual interests.
Oh, you're DedSec. Good. I need help with something.
We might be able to help. What's the situation?
My friend's got this rare blood disorder, and with the NHS in the state it's in, he hasn't been able to get proper treatment in months. The only doctor that would help him works for Clan Kelly. Highly expensive and illegal. But I had no other choice.
I'm listening.
It was a fucking scam. The drugs worked, but my friend got addicted. That's when the doc stopped giving the treatment unless we paid more. Much more. Now we can't afford it.
That's fucking typical, isn't it? All right. We'll get your friend his medicine. You sit tight.
Dirty Albion fast. I'm not the only one who sees this, right?
Get the fuck out of here!
I found an Albion guard who might be interested in joining me. You look about as sick of this shit as I am.
Shit, are you DedSec? If you are, me need your help with something. This gangster bomber clock fucked me over. Me want them to know how this loyalty is repaid.
We're not hired guns if that's what you're after.
Me get you. Me not looking for bloodshed. See, I used to nick cars. One time we were thieving this supercar, but shit went bad. In the chaos, our boss man runs up into the whip and leaves us for dead. I managed to make it out, but guess what? Boss man still got the car and living it large. I want you to nick it back. Help a girl out now, and I promise to help you back. You hear?
This will be fun.
I've heard from Inspector Lau. We're ready for the briefing.
In today.
Mary Kelly heads up the most powerful crime family in London, Clan Kelly, which should at least be easy to remember.
Under her old man, they were a bit player. Then he died, and her rivals started disappearing. Her enemies, her friends, her family. They call her Bloody Mary for a reason.
Early on, Mary abandoned cash in favor of cryptocurrency and brought the Kellys' criminal business online.
It makes weapons smuggling, drug running, money laundering all a lot easier without a cash trail. The woman single-handedly modernized organized crime in London. She considers herself to be untouchable. Case in point, from my files you retrieved. Darla Covington, 19. Sasha Haddad, 28. Radek Stopkovich, 24. All disappeared.
It's difficult to find good help these days, isn't it, love? Most people, they ain't driven. Not like you. Because they feel worthless, don't they? The way that the world is, how it uses people. It's horrible. It's nice that you have a purpose. Oh, that'll be me, love.
We aren't finished here.
This was a courtesy. Oh, give my regards to their families. It's horrible losing someone you love. Nice meeting you, Caitlin.
As you can see, she'll never respond to interrogation. But there is one place she feels comfortable talking. The Sandstone residence.
Inspector Lau thinks a police bug in the Kellys' headquarters may have the evidence she needs to finally convict Bloody Mary.
Sandstone is their center of operations. I know the data on that bug will take her down. Get it for me, and I swear I'll put her away forever.
Pushing the coordinates to your optics.
Inspector Lau, I'm curious how you think you can bring Mary Kelly to justice now, with no backing. Even before...
I had to work within the system. Yes, it was corrupt. I knew it. I just didn't know how bad it was. I thought a strong enough case couldn't be buried.
And those corrupt fucks took advantage of your good nature, Caitlin. So why are you giving them a chance to do it again?
Because I'm taking it to a contact in the Attorney General's office. An honest solicitor with a hard-on for organized crime. Specifically for Mary. Kelly, look, our methods may differ, but I want to help those people as much as you do.
All right. But however this goes down, there's no way we're letting Mary slip the net again. That's not how DedSec does things. Let's get to Sandstone.
Not gonna let my blood boil over this situation. This month? I mean, you could use a suit. Long ride now, you know. No robbery.
So that they can't control him.
No, lock it down!
Hold the area! There's a hacker about! Drone, begin a search.
Security here is state-of-the-art, quite impenetrable. Unless, of course, you flew a drone through the window one of Mary's mouth breathers left open.
The recording device is in her security room.
Getting there should be a simple matter of navigating the vents.
What the fuck?
She's using these people as house servants, against their will.
Horrible in itself, but a million times worse knowing they end up as unwilling organ donors.
You have a real fucking attitude problem. Do you know that?
Please, I need help.
Fucking idiot. Do you piss everyone off the way you're pissing me off, you wanker? Stupid git.
That's it. Let's see what kind of recording we've got on her. Just look at this place. This is what comes of old crooked money. The Kelly family has been profiting from people's misery for a long time. She's got this shit all over the manor.
So you've been in there before? Is that how you ended up in the basement of the Southwark incinerator?
We needed something incriminating, so we decided someone had to get in here and plant a bug. I wasn't going to assign someone else to do that. You saw how Mary uses the people she grabs out of the EPC, and the staff's uniform's not hard to mimic, so I went in. What I didn't know was that she had intel on our investigation, my team. I thought going off book would stop the leaks, but she still knew we were coming. She tortured me for the names of my team, tried to break me, but cops don't give up cops. Turned out she already knew the whole unit and put hits out on them. The woman is a mind fucker.
At least you never managed to chip you. Fuck me, living with a gun in your head every day, all day. I'd rather go out fighting.
That's how I ended up on that butcher's table. So many reasons to want to rid the world of her, but it wouldn't be enough to just put one in her brain. My mates died trying to bring her to justice. I have to honor that.
to yourself after everything I've done for you?
You made me a slave. All of us. Please, let me go. Take this thing out.
Back to your old life. Back to nothing. Back to you 2.5 screaming blighters in your dead-end job and sucking off the dole. You don't want that, love. This microchip is scary, I know, but I've got to keep tracks on my merchandise, don't I? And this kitchen knife, that won't do it, love. Cutting yourself affects my bottom line.
I can't live like this anymore.
No. You're all right there. It's all right, sweetheart, because I have another use for you. Ooh, paying attention, are we? Good. Be sure and spread the word. You know where this one goes. Get these two and all the others over to the venue and ready for the sale.
Right away, ma'am. Also, the foreign investors have already landed and the drones are programmed, ready to deliver the invitations and the coordinates to all the guests.
Is that initiative I'm smelling, Peter? Initiative can be a dangerous thing. Can be misinterpreted. Fuck's sake.
This is insane. How did Mary get her hands on this kind of tech?